It's time to play a game.
Ooh.
The game is What Are the Chances? We'll give you a topic. You tell us the chances. It's also our final topic because you guys have filled it up.
Whoa, look at us.
Our final topic. 538 has postulated that Georgia might have the best college defense ever, and they're now the betting favorite to win the national championship. So we're asking, what are the chances someone other than Georgia wins the Natty?
Spencer, don't you fall for that, Spencer. You know better, Spencer. Don't you fall for it.
Oh, she got
that
mom voice on.
Poison, Spencer.
She got mom voice on. Look
I'm about to do it.
No.
The chances someone wins two out of three. We got 66% chance that somebody other than Georgia. Which is, by the way, still really good for Georgia. But I'm gonna say about 66%.
Okay.
L.
Sarah, you go. No, you go.
Okay.
Sarah.
Well, I mean, I was gonna base it solely on historical precedent. What's going on in L's dark brain right now, which if it was a cartoon would be that like little cloud, and then it's got all the things that you replace expletives with, you know, a pound sign, an exclamation, and a percentage. I'm going to go 100% that, no, I'm sorry. Someone other, yes, 100% that Georgia and just Atlanta area in general blows it. I think that's what I'm supposed to say, right, Al? So that I neither jinx you and I appropriately take into account all of the precedent that leads us up to this moment.
I like that. Okay, that's fine. I was over here just trying to run the math. I'm like, and you know, you guys are better at math than me. I still count on my hands. So let me just tell you the scenario, and you tell me what this means in numerical value.
Perfect.
How do you account for a curse of General Sherman? How do you account for being punished for Mike Vick? How do you account for being punished for Brett Favre? How do you account for being punished for Dominique Wilkins? How do you account for being punished for Justin Fields? How do you account for being punished just in general for being in the South? How do you account
we're
being
over 100.
punished
Sorry.
For going up? Oh, is that it? Okay.
So that being in the South part just took us over 100%. We can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
If that helps.
Yeah.
We can. Do you mean muted? Because I think unmuted would mean we could hear you, and muted would mean we couldn't. You just got so dramatic. You pulled a cord out of the wall.
You ready? I did. I got so upset I pulled the cord out.
This is very serious.
I just, you know, it's brutal to be an Atlanta sports fan. I have tried to sort of adopt Spencer lately, this new attitude of like, you know, Bo always says, get off the narcotic, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going all in. I'm quitting my job. I'm going to just do the narc all day. I'm going to just load it up, you know, IV, like whatever. I want all of that.
You're going oppo.
Yeah, I'm going to go opposite because nothing else has worked to this point, right? Like cynicism and sarcasm and superstition, like none of that has worked. It's still been largely soul crushing to be an Atlanta sports fan. So I don't know. Are all things shaping up for it to be Georgia? Sure. Do we have historic defense? Yes. Are they some dogs, literally and figuratively? Absolutely. But this, Spencer, as we are getting ready to get into the meaty part of this schedule, is exactly the kind of setup that we're used to. Like this is why it's so hard. We can't enjoy sports because we're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I hate it. And let me throw something else in there, Alabaster King. You're not getting away with this. What you're trying to do is be petty and you're trying to jinx my Bulldogs. But then you're just going to gloss over the fact by saying, final topic, that the Atlanta Braves just made the LCS despite Ronald Acuna Jr. going down, despite the fact that they have like 1.5 pitchers on a good day. You're just going to gloss over that and not even mention it on this show that the Braves are streaking to the World Series. That's really
no.
Did you write 100%?
No. I believe since you said you're going full narcotic, the answer for you would be 0%. You are absolutely certain that Georgia's going to win. If you're going to go oppo and you're going to go all in, then absolutely there's no other answer. Also, listen, as somebody who is a Cubs fan, who suffered more than literally anyone in the history of sports, literally we were the butt of every joke when it came to.
Yeah, you won.
I'm letting you know that my approach leading up to 2016 was an entire lifetime of disappointment. And I went the way you did. I was like, listen, every year I'm going to either I'm going to stop being a fan altogether, which is an option for some people. It was not one for me. Either I have to stop watching altogether, or every year I start fresh with the mindset that I'm going to enjoy it until it's not enjoyable anymore.
Yep.
I did that even this year, as I knew that the impending doom would come of all of my favorite players that finally won the series being sent off into the worst possible uniforms. By the way, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Cardinals. Thank God Chris Bryant is just a Giant. Who really hates the Giants other than, I guess, Dodgers fans? Was like, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to go to games. I'm going to have fun. That's what you need to do, Elle, until they inevitably destroy your life again.
And that's the point, though, Sarah. Like, I love people like you, Spencer. I know. Why are you pointing, Spencer? Like, I don't know what happened last time Georgia made the playoffs. What do you mean? Of course I know.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, no.
Look at that! Where's that ball going? Where's that? Oh, he's open. That's crazy. Oh, goodness. That shouldn't happen.
Oh, wow.
That's unfortunate.
And that's the point. I get so tired of hearing, like, from Cubs fans or Browns fans, and they're like, oh, we've been losing for – it's not the fact that we can't win. It's how we lose. How we lose is the problem.
We have a cat curse. We have a goat curse. We have, the people, using the wrong bat. Like, we have everything.
Thank you. Exactly, Sarah. We were an out away from the World Series, Sarah. We were an out away from the World Series, Sarah, just last year. And Corey Seager happens. Come on, man. 28-3. And Tua Tagovailoa. And then Tua goes out in the SEC championship, and in comes Jalen again. Who does this happen to? This doesn't happen to anybody but us.
UGA, by the way, had a good streak going 2 years ago in 2019 and lost to South Carolina's third-string quarterback in overtime on a noon game at home. That happened as well. Last year, cruising along nicely, guess what? They lose to a Florida team that has no right beating them because they can't defend a wheel route. That happened as well.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.